I want to be PD. So sorry.
You can do it, Victor. It's
Breathe,
okay. Take a deep
Victor.
breath.
Breathe.
You're fine, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Post on Discord.
You got this. You've been around us every day.
Yes, I know. So
Hi, Mud.
as most of you might know, I'm an ex-criminal, and one day I saw myself, hey, I have more that I can do in the city than just get into car chases and rob people. You know, I met a wonderful lady who, who helped me get out of the criminal underworld, and now I want to make up for what I've done and help protect the innocent people of this city.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, Victor. I have an important question for you. Okay. So, answer this one as truthfully as you possibly can. Victor, what if you were a type of ice cream, not if you had type of ice cream, not your favorite type of ice cream. If you were a type of ice cream, what type of ice cream would you be and why?
What type of ice cream I would be?
Now, what's the best ice cream to describe you as a person?
I'd say citron.
Citron. That's lemon, right?
Yes.
Wait, I
Lemon, yes.
love that kind of ice cream. Is it like not? Is it like milky or is it more like sorbet,
like gelato?
icy, gelato?
Which one?
I say Solana.
More like a gelato?
Yeah, more like a Solana.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Why do you think that's the case?
I feel like it's you know, I'm not like an cut off the shelf kind of ice cream. I'm more like something that
Hmm.
sometimes might divide a lot of people.
Chat. Or the
Either you
mustache.
like
It's
me or you
fine.
don't.
Okay. Understandable.
Hmm.
I don't want to ask all the questions because of how many times I've asked all the questions. So I want to let other people talk.
Okay. Hey, Victor, babe. Hey, baby. Okay.
Hey,
This is Captain Lucas Lavender talking to you. Was the favorite color question asked yet? What's your
No.
favorite color?
my favorite color, a light
Mm-hmm.
purple.
Light purple. Oh. I
Why
like
light
light
purple?
purple.
Like what kind of light purple though? Like lavender light purple or
Lilac.
I
lilac?
once looked it up. I forgot exactly what it is called. If you have seen my Banshee, it's basically the middle stripes of that one.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
don't think I have, but maybe we'll see it one day.
Hmm.
And why is that
Hmm.
your favorite?
I kind of feel it stands out.
Hmm. Do you like to stand out personally?
Um, in the right situations, yes.
Okay. I like that. You're strategic. Would you say so?
Hmm.
Very strategic here. Always think
Do you,
about the next step ahead.
okay. Follow that up. Do you find yourself as more of a leader or a follower?
Okay, I don't know if I'm leader type, but I really like is like teaching people stuff.
Okay. You don't have to be a leader to teach people.
Yeah. But I
So you
mean,
would
Hmm.
go ahead.
yeah, I don't mind leading. Having to take the responsibility of a situation.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. I got the question.
Hit him with it.
Victor, do you know how to pick and choose your battles, or are you the kind of person who considers everything a battle?
Mm, I'd say I would like to pick and choose my battle more. That's definitely something I need to work on a little bit more. Sometimes getting into unnecessary trouble. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Appreciate the honesty.
Do you think that's from your criminal past, or do you think that's just an in general thing for you?
I would say it's more like I got criminal because I didn't know how to choose my battles.
Okay.
You mentioned one of the reasons that you steered away from your criminal life was because of somebody you met. Did that person also help direct you towards being an officer?
Yeah, so um, I don't know if you know Claudia's guys. She's an interpreter. And yeah, so while I was still a criminal, I always had like obviously like police officers always taunt you with like, hey, you can become police officers if you just get. But I never really considered it, or I would say it kind of came up in my mind more and more. And then one day,
Sorry,
she told me something that she was like interpreting for a PD meeting, and then I'm like, because I always like when she goes to court cases and she does interpreting there to support her, be in the crowd. And when she told me that, I know it kind of like sparked something in my mind, and that was I was getting suddenly so angry at myself because I know I could never be there in PD meeting and support her there, and that then you know that was kind of like the how to say this the fire that sparked the fuse.
Okay.
That I could you know suddenly it just unlocked whole what's the English word uh, a whole fall of swords in my head that I can be a PD. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can become a police officer. Maybe I can become clean, get an expungement, show I can be something better in the city.
Okay. Um, a little bit of a different kind of question for you, Victor. If you could replace any part of your body with that of an animal, what part of your body would you replace with what and why?
Maybe an arm with a tentacle,
Oh, tentacle arm.
more flexibility.
Girl, think of how many things you could take off a suspect at once. Oh my god, I never considered this.
Interesting.
I never
Think
Yeah,
considered
be
that
able
one.
to pat down criminals.
Yeah.
Um, what's a skill that you're really proud of? Like,
Yeah, skill I'm really proud of.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'd say I've become really good in the past months working with Google Sheets.
Does that make you like one of those like analytic people who like is good with spreadsheets and stuffs?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been selling parts also to a lot of people here in the department, and so I have like this giant spreadsheet where I exactly note down how many parts I sold, how many, what is like the chance of getting a certain part from a box, so I can have like my prices adjusted to this.
Okay. Victor, do you believe in ghosts or aliens?
There's only one correct answer to this.
Oh really? Oh no. Okay. I mean, the universe is so vast. I believe it's mathematically very unlikely that there are no aliens out there.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, yes, I believe in aliens. I do not necessarily believe that they are on this earth and walking around us.
Okay, but here's my question to you then. What kind of aliens do you think they are? Do you think they're like little green guys with the big eyes, or do you think they're like big monster creatures or shit? Like, do you think like stereotypical alien that we all think, like when you think of alien, you think of like that little green or gray alien guy? Or do you think they're like something beyond our comprehension?
I believe there's something beyond our comprehension. I really like the movie Arrival, how they depicted aliens in that. I believe if we ever meet aliens, we will probably see something we don't understand, because they'll be so different from anything that
Med check.
we have ever
call.
seen.
Okay, now I have a hypothetical question. Have you seen the movie Avatar
Movie
with
is
the
a
little
strong
kitty
word.
and aliens?
The blue ones, right?
The blue ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blue
I
alien.
would say movie is a strong word.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh wow.
ooh. You got something to say about Avatar?
Yeah, we talk about the James Cameron one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too much a fan of like James Cameron or Michael Bay type of
Oh.
movies.
Oh. Are you a movie
My man.
connoisseur? Like you like movies a lot?
Yes, I like movies a lot. Movies, TV shows.
Okay, so back to my hypothetical question. If you were a blue avatar, would you put your little tail on the tree or no?
Yes, I believe that would be like second nature for an avatar.
Okay, but not if
I
you
mean, a
were
Navi.
actually like one of them. If you were like that, the guy who ended up getting put into the brain of, I don't even remember how that happened, but like he was a human that became one via some sort of weird system. So you weren't like naturally one of them.
This just
You were
sounds like the
you.
Matrix.
Yeah, that's Avatar.
Y'all, I'm lost. I watched Avatar when that bitch came out, and I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
The
me neither.
tree, the tree.
been
It's
What
the
about the
glowing
tree?
Someone
They
pull
plug
up
it
the
in there and
release
it's
date.
like their whole like.
What do I don't want to know the release date.
They
You're
go
meant to
like,
age me.
you know.
Guys, it came out in 2009.
Oh,
Okay.
shut
Oh,
the fuck
bitch.
up. Oh my god.
That's not even that old. Come on
Dude,
now.
It's 2025, bitch.
I don't want.
Stop calling me a grandma. Hold on.
That's oh man, that's 16 years ago.
Or you just had to say the number.
Stop,
Oh.
Maple. Stop talking,
Uh,
please.
Oh.
well,
No, but like the tree, y'all don't know the tree. It's like they see, like that's how they connect.
Garrett, what'd you
It's
have for
like their
breakfast
spirits
16 years
fly.
ago?
Gir-
Precisely.
What?
Oh man.
Okay, but Victor, you said you'd put your tail on the tree.
Yeah, it has been a while since I've watched this movie, but I believe that's just the normal way they live, right? Just a natural part of their
Yeah, that's how they
same way that
connect
we
to
go,
people.
to senior bonds and stuff calories into us. That's just normal way
Yes,
of life
that's
for
true.
them.
That's fair.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out which one to ask here. Actually, I'll ask this one. What's a weakness of yours that you think might make your ability to progress within this department difficult?
Oh my god. So I'm supposed to give you like a reason not to hire me.
Not necessarily.
Precisely.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be.
Those were opposites.
It could be all the above, baby.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sometimes a little bit hot-headed.
Oh,
Ooh. You feisty, Victor?
I ain't never seen
Or-
that side
I
of
would
you.
say it's,
I
I would
know.
say, oh my, I would say sometimes I mean well, but it doesn't come out the right way.
In
Like-
what way? Is there like a specific
or like-
example you could give?
Yeah, like almost like the first day I got fired here by annoying Genevieve. I was
Who?
just trying to like how we got like the parking spots outside, and then she was like, then they parked there, and I didn't know that they were allowed to park there, so I was like trying to just be like a little bit, what's the word?
Hard-headed.
Did you try to tow their Rambos as a joke?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but did you pick and choose your battles? After you learned?
Yeah, I mean, I apologize later.
That's good. Like to hear that. Someone who's willing to apologize after acknowledging their wrongdoing. That's
That
That's
is
I was just,
refreshing.
teasing. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah.
All right. Who's your favorite like musical artist?
Favorite music artist? I don't know, Freddie Mercury.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh damn.
That's a guess. W.
That's not what I expected.
All-time classic.
Okay, but wait. Freddie Mercury and Queen, right? Not Freddie Mercury on his own.
Yes, Queen.
I ain't gonna lie. I do like me some Queen.
Oh, me too.
Mama.
I mean, I
Just
cannot trust
kill the
anyone that
man.
doesn't start singing to Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's interesting choice of lyrics you decide to say, Chance.
Oh, what? Okay. I should probably go help
That's
out that
fucking
Fleeka.
crazy.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy.
Victor, what's a
Victor.
random fact about you?
Huh?
Just if none of us in this would like know.
Random fact about me.
Guys, this
never met
literally
my
can't
mother.
be flop.
Oh,
No idea
Chris
where
is
she
on another
Yes,
character in
wow.
front of us.
Who she is?
Who is this?
Going off with my father.
how does that make you feel?
I don't remember who this is.
I always like really jealous of like a good, when I see like a mother running around with like their little son, and I'm like, hey, I never had these experiences.
Yeah.
Question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? As in, like, do you do you prefer being out and about with a bunch of people, or are you kind of a, stick to yourself kind of guy?
I mean, I guess like best things in life is a spectrum. I would say I'm like 3/4 towards extrovert.
Okay. Well, I just made up a term in my head, and I don't know if it's a thing, but instead of an introvert and extrovert, there needs to be like a mid-trovert, somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It's an ambivert.
Oh,
Ambivert?
There's a word
who-
for it.
Yeah,
would-
eat
Yes,
him up,
there-
girl. Come on now.
Wait, what is it again? I have to look up this term.
I'm pretty sure it's called ambivert. It's for people who like sometimes they're introverted, sometimes they're extroverted.
Huh.
I just found out today that
introverts and extroverts. Yeah.
I just found out today that I am an ambivert.
It depends on how charged my social battery is, y'all.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Neat. We learned something new today.
You know what? I have a question. You see a hurt dog on the side of the road and you see a hurt person. Who do you go to?
Oh.
Ooh.
There's one
There
right
is-
answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Don't be
Um,
fooled.
I say I want to the dog and I call 911 for the person.
Not valid. Fuck that person.
I like that.
Respect.
I mean, listen,
I guess I'm fucked up, man. I would go to the person.
I'm gonna tell
yeah,
I'm gonna
fuck
tell
you.
y'all now. Most people. Okay, let me put this into perspective. If you could ask that to people in private, okay, where they would remain completely anonymous. I don't know how or why we as a human race have decided that pets are more precious than people, but it really has come to that, y'all.
It
People
has.
suck.
Very much so.
Uh-huh.
Suck.
I'm just
I guess
saying.
there's always like this thing that
What did John Wick
animals are
happen over?
innocent.
I didn't cry about any of the bitches who got stabbed, shot, killed. But the dog?
Valid, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
You're preaching to a choir.
Yeah. I know. Dog is just innocent for me, you know. Human being.
Okay,
might
what if it
be-
was a child though? Just a child on the side of the
Ooh.
road.
Okay, that would probably go to the child.
Nah, drop kick that child. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
God damn.
Holy shit. Hope.
Dog always
Good
comes
question.
first. What do you mean?
Holy shit.
Hmm.
You
Sorry,
know
I've been
what?
around Remy way too long.
I love the Remy. Okay, Remy doesn't give me drop kick a child vibes, but okay.
What do you mean? She twats it every day.
Does she? Oh, maybe
Definitely
she
during
does.
shift too.
Maybe she does give me drop kick a child vibes. Then I don't know.
I'm right now, and there's a quote.
Yeah, that's probably a quote.
Hmm. How do you like to celebrate your birthday, Victor?
With my closest friends. No, going out somewhere. Good music.
Oh,
What's your
We
go-to
do-
dinner?
Yeah, maybe
your
do
birthday.
something that's not too common, like I don't know, skydiving, something like that.
Oh,
Skydiving.
jump out a perfectly okay plane.
What about bungee jumping? Would you bungee jump, Victor?
Oh fuck no.
Yes.
Oh,
of
Sorry,
hell
course.
yeah.
my bad. Oh, you're have fun.
How do I not have his number saved? That's the real question.
Yeah, no thanks.
I think bungee jumping is it's not that common anymore. Like it was like 10 years ago.
You know what is common though? Bridges, and bridges are safe
Are they?
sometimes.
I know. I got this bridge from back home that is pretty famous for being pretty wobbly at one point. I don't know about that one.
Hmm.
You know what? I do too. To be fair.
Wobbly bridges. I had a tough one for you, Victor,
Okay, hit me.
and I'm gonna wish you good luck on it. I want you to rank us in order of how good you think our home cooked meals are.
Oh damn.
Oh.
There's only one right spot for me.
There is one right answer here, I think.
Thanks, Maple.
After after the dinner you told me earlier.
Okay, I'd say Lucas is the best cook.
I know that's right, girl.
Yeah.
Grassy.
Second Remy.
Remy ain't here.
Yeah, Remy's not here.
Sorry, what's your name?
I'm finding you.
Oh,
Oh.
it's Autumn.
Awkward.
Sky. Sorry. Oh my god.
You know what? It's
Oh,
a no for me,
Sky!
guys.
Wait,
Yes,
me?
guys.
Oh, damn.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
what the fuck?
That's even worse.
You
Awkward.
confused Among Us.
No, that's great.
Confusing the gingers is crazy.
That is kind of fucking crazy.
Good answer.
Honestly,
good
though,
answer.
happens
They're
so
alpha male.
frequently. I remember when Hall was in the PD.
Okay, cause that was when there was like 30 of us. Okay.
True.
was a lot of figures.
True.
There was like a gang of redheads, wasn't there? That was a whole thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Anyway, continue, Victor. You said what? Lucas and then Sky second.
Then yeah, you.
Then me.
Yeah,
Holy
maybe,
fuck.
sorry. So what's the name of the EMS guy?
Luke.
Luke?
Yeah, Wu.
Yes, Luke.
And then Dice last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that checks it.
That checks out.
You know,
My
I
dad
had a.
told me he had a boy dinner that was a protein bar earlier.
I'm not surprised.
Are you fucking kidding me? You
Oh,
know,
sorry, I forgot Rose after Maple.
You said me, then you said Rue. There's still Rose and Hope with you, man.
Yeah, yeah, Rose after you.
Oh,
What was after? Oh,
Right.
Rhodes after
Rhodes.
I mean,
me.
that's valid to
Rose,
be honest.
Yeah,
Rose.
I
then
can't cook
Wu.
to save my life.
then Hope.
Hmm.
I think that's a valid list, honestly. I think that's pretty accurate.
you know, I did also have fish and chips, but you know, boy dinner was definitely the
Protein.
yeah.
You say
Okay, did you
fish and
cook it,
chips.
though?
You can't convince me you weren't eating fish sticks and like I don't fucking know.
To be fair, I was playing pinball at a bar, and they just had it, so it was very much bar food. It was
Oh.
okay though.
Yeah, definitely a guy dinner.
Yeah, to be fair, you know what? This is not my interview. I'll say this after.
okay, Victor. I want to talk to you about some serious topics. Okay.
Okay.
How are you typically under pressure? Are you someone that gets nervous or frightened easily, or do you?
I mean, I
Do
definitely
well.
get nervous. Cannot hide that.
Okay. Are you nervous right now?
Yes. But
What about the situation makes you nervous? Anyone in particular, or just the setting?
I mean, the fact that I have been working the last 3 months hard to get this interview today, and that it decides a lot about my future makes me nervous.
Okay. Rightful.
Hmm.
But yeah, I believe I'm someone that what's the word? Okay, sometimes hard because I think about German word and then I can't think about the English one. Acclimatize myself quickly
Yeah.
to a situation.
Are you good with loud personality?
Yeah, I have no problems with that. No, your Sawyers and your Bobby Charles.
Hmm.
Okay, okay.
Do you look up to Sawyer or Bobby Charles? There's only one good answer.
Look up
Hmm.
to Bobby Charles.
That's
I
a good
once
response.
I once sued Bobby Charles.
You shot him?
No, I sued
Sued.
him.
Oh, sued him.
Yeah, I got because he wrongfully towed my car. He then sent me a payment. With the money he owed me, $10,000, and the comment was, "Is your money, stupid bitch?"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And you sued him out of principle because he disrespected you?
Yeah, you sue him again.
Huh.
No, I sued him because he broke the law by towing my car illegally.
So the answer there is you don't look up to either Sawyer or Bobby Charles. What about Carmine?
Carmine seems to have problems.
Just to verify, you
That's
said
right.
Carmine seems to have problems. Victor, you're very observant. Let me tell you.
I mean, I don't want to be too mean about future colleagues, you know. But I
That's
kind of
very
feel like
respectable.
Very sweet of you.
Sawyer and Carmine, to say something positive, seem to get their jobs done.
Would you meow if asked?
For the white price.
Victor, oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right.
Hey, he's
You know,
saying the
when I-
truth. I'm just saying we have a pursuit unit where, they got to meow, and if the right price is driving an interceptor, at least we
No.
know where he stands.
When I got hired to the PD 5 years ago by Sam Bass, he had me bark for him to get me hired.
Oh.
I know that's right. Rest
You had to
his
bark?
soul, rest
Yeah,
his
I had to
soul.
bark for Sam Bass.
Lucas didn't make me bark. Jesus.
That's not true, Dice.
What do you mean? What do
You're
you mean?
crazy. You were
Did we
meowing
make
like
you meow?
crazy in that office.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas did make me meow. I do. Or no, you made me bark. That's what it was. I guess you did. Never mind. Anyway,
Hmm.
Expose yourself.
self roast.
Okay. I do think we do need to start to get this interview wrapped up. Does anybody else have any final questions for Victor?
Favorite space movie?
Favorite what?
Space movie.
Space movie. What's the one with Lawrence Fishburne?
No clue.
The horror movie.
Oh
Eternal
fuck!
Horizon.
I know which one you're talking about. I forget the name of it. That's actually a good choice.
Dark Horizon, I believe. Event
Hmm.
Horizon. Event Horizon.
Yeah.
I watched that movie when I was way too young, and it fucking scared shit out of me.
Interstellar is one of my favorite movies. Okay, so Victor, we're gonna get this interview wrapped up. With
Okay.
that said, I just want to run you through a few kind of debrief things at the end of the interview here. First thing is, with this interview, you understand that this is for shift 3. With that being the case, that we expect you to be around during the hours of shift 3 if you are to be hired under the department, and that you are also aware as to when shift 3 hours take place, correct?
Yes, correct. Starts
Okay.
with the storm for 8 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So with that said, if we do decide to proceed with your employment, you will receive contact in the same manner that you received contact for this interview. With that also said, we don't send out any sort of denials or anything like that. So if you don't hear back in any way, shape, or form, then that essentially is your answer. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
something also that's important. We are interviewing a lot of people. Okay. So there is a possibility that maybe we do really like your interview and think you are a fit to work with us. But you might just not be invited to this academy. You might be invited to one a little bit later. So I wouldn't lose hope entirely should you not receive anything at all.
Okay. Do I need to reapply then?
No,
No.
you would not have to at all.
Okay.
All right. Well, Victor, thank you for coming. And
Thank you
hope
for your time.
you can let him out and bring in the next one.
I'm all set leaving.
Bye, Victor. Bye, Luke.
Bye,
Bye.
Victor. Bye, Luke.
Take
Bye, y'all have a
care.
good one.
I
At
think you did
first,
good.
at first, I thought Luke was the one being interviewed, and I got very
Does it
confused.
matter which one?
Yes, it matters which one. It should be Sam Buttercup.
Hi.
Oh,
Sam.
I was leaving the. I was. Never
My
mind.
bad. I didn't realize you wanted me to come straight in.
You were leaving the
Sup?
what now?
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Hello.
Hello. I guess we should do our introductions because we didn't do that last time, but Victor also knows
I
all
would
of
like
us already.
that. Like a
So-
whole Avengers team here.
yeah, that's exactly. We are the Avengers. We're the Avengers Shift 3. Directly to your
That's
left,
sick.
right here in the front, closest to you on your left, I am Lieutenant
Mhm.
Sean Maple, the LSPD, Shift 3 PNT lead for the LSPD.
Could you repeat that again?
Lieutenant Sean Maple, Shift 3 PNT lead with the LSPD.
John Maple?
Sean.
Sean Maple.
Sean.
Okay, 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 okay,
Oh, is it my
We're
turn?
gonna continue or
I mean, whoever wants to go next.
Okay. Hey, hi. I'm Chance Dice, Deputy Chance Dice. How you doing?
Hi Chance Dice.
Hello.
God, this is just like AA.
Oh,
Oh my.
Damn. Hello,
mean-
I'm Hope.
With a fit like
I know
mine,
you.
probably.
I know her. She's great.
What?
Anyone else
looks
want to
at the
introduce themselves?
golfer.
Well,
Looks at the
hello. My name's Senior Deputy Matt Rhodes with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
I saw you earlier. You were going golfing.
Yeah, well, I was preparing to go golfing and also preparing for interviews, you know.
So you didn't sink any.
It was nighttime. There was nothing to, you know.
I kind of. I'm sorry. I just had to point it out because I thought that when I saw your posture when you're leaving. That's kind of why I pointed out the golf outfit. I was
My-
like, that guy is
my-
not gonna sink any.
My posture.
Oh my god. Come on, I
I'm
was
sorry. I
swinging
just.
I love the
I'm
honesty.
sorry.
This is
I'm
great.
just up front.
Okay, all right. Well, when it's time for interviews, I think I got the first question.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh no, we
Um,
ain't done yet.
I believe Sky's.
Oh no, he just wanted to
Zone.
rush into it. It seems.
Yeah, I think Sky's zoned out right now. The red-haired female in between the two on the other side there. That's Lieutenant Sky Faye with the B suit.
Okay. She really is zoned out. Look at that. I mean, that is a good-looking plant, though. So I'd be kind of distracted by that
Mm.
plant too.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a presentation ready, but I don't see a projector, so I'm gonna throw that out.
Oh.
Oh.
We could get a projector for you quickly. Should that be something that you need?
I mean, if it interests you guys to see the slides, it was honestly just reasons to hire me to kind of save you guys time, so you didn't have to ask all these questions. But I have a really good presentation cooked up.
Interesting. Well, it's nice to
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Jaw. My name's Captain Lucas Lavender, also another head of
Jaw.
personnel and
Did
training.
you just? My name's not Jaw. Did you call me Jaw? Am I the only one that heard that?
I didn't hear him call you anything.
I did hear Jaw as well.
Doll.
I-
Doll.
Okay, okay.
Doll.
I was like, I'm not a shark.
Doll.
I wasn't
Well,
getting
who
it.
knows? We haven't seen the jaws yet.
Yeah.
There might be some.
Yeah,
So
might be
That's
something
true, that's
hidden in
true.
the-
No one has
hidden in the
seen my
murky water.
jawline.
No one's ever seen me in the same room as Jaws. That is a fact. I will attest to that.
Okay. Well, on that note, Rhodes, you had a question.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
got a
Yeah,
question.
Rhodes?
Hi.
Okay.
Are you good at picking and choosing your battles?
Probably not. I kind of just say what comes to mind, and when the consequences come, they come. So I just pick my battles willy nilly usually.
Ooh, that's okay. All right. I'll let someone else ask a question here.
You like to just throw caution to the wind and
Yeah, yeah.
deal with the
I
results.
like to, yeah, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, that's not on me. That's just reality's fault.
All right, Buttercup.
That's my name.
My question for you is going to be a very important one.
Okay.
And I want you to make sure you answer it properly and listen to the question particularly. If you were a type of ice cream, what type of ice cream would you be, and why?
Definitely cotton candy. You know, like the purple pink cotton candy one. I don't know. I think it's just a fun flavor.
You found yourself as a fun
Or
person.
cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is kind of cool. But that's kind of like generic, right? I feel like that It's probably a pretty common answer.
Why would you? So you think because you're a fun person, you're the cotton candy?
No, no, I just think I'm different.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Are you a pick me girl?
I haven't been described as that. I've been mainly described as annoying. So
Okay, Meredith Grey. Well, what's your favorite color?
oh, that's a tough one. Probably black.
Oh.
Another pick me girl answer. Okay. What's your mother and father's name? If you know.
Susan and John.
Are Susan and John still on the land of the living?
No, very much deceased. Like very dead.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it happened a very, very long time ago.
Are you
So-
numb?
I'm kind of unaffected. I'm kind of indifferent to it. Yeah.
Oh. Do you have any siblings?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Oh well, I have Kevin, but he's adopted. But
Uh.
I don't really like him. I used to ride along with him a lot, but that was more out of like a nepotism thing, I think.
Ride along with Kevin for what?
Well, we were both cops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kevin knew
Was
him.
this person your partner, you would say?
Yeah, probably.
You and your cousin?
No, my brother.
Oh,
He's
your
adopted,
brother.
though.
Your
He's
adopted brother.
though.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
adopted
Kevin.
though? What is
Yeah.
the emphasis on he's adopted though? Why is that?
Well, he's literally adopted. We had a shared mother, Scara. I can't even remember how to say her name. I only met her like twice. She adopted me, and then she like never showed up. Has that ever happened to you guys?
No,
Yeah,
not
no,
one.
I have
Never.
lovely parents.
Yeah.
can't relate.
Hmm. Are you an introvert, an ambivert, or an extrovert?
I don't know. I think I'm somewhere between an extrovert and an introvert.
Now, if there were
Yeah,
three
you're-
options, one of them be an introvert and one of them be an extrovert, what do you think the middle one
Okay.
was?
What was that third one that you said that I've never heard before?
An ambivert? That's
An invert? Yeah, sure. I'm an invert, I guess. I'll
No,
take that.
that's
That
not
sounds
what I
cool.
said. An ambivert.
An ambivert?
Yeah, think of it as the middle ground between an introvert and an
Yeah,
extrovert.
Sure. I don't know. I just didn't know what that meant, so I didn't want to assume anything. For all I know, that meant psycho or something.
Huh. Okay.
I'm not jumping to any assumptions.
All right.
Would you say that you are more of a follower or a leader, Sam?
Probably a follower, but that's more out of like I'm a bit lazy. People used to call me a bit of a passenger princess. I'll be pretty upfront. Hope, would you? Nah, whatever. She would probably agree. She remembers.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Okay.
If you were to treat yourself to a nice dinner, what would it be and why?
Probably ribs. You know, like barbecue ribs, like hickory ribs.
Okay.
You know, fall off the bone though. Fall off the bone ribs.
It has to be fall off the bone.
Yeah, you know, you like
Beef or pork?
you think for that second, you're like, yeah, I'll just pick it straight up, and it's like, nope, never mind.
Beef ribs
like
or
it's
pork
gonna get
ribs?
messy. Beef ribs or pork ribs? Probably pork. But I don't mind beef ribs either. I'm indifferent.
If you could replace any part of your body with that of an animal, what part of your body would you replace with what and why?
Oh shit, that's a good one actually. feel like wings is an obvious answer, but like you only said one body part, so I don't. I feel like in that situation, I'd only end up with one wing.
I didn't say one. I said
So
a part of your body.
A part of my body with another animal part of my body with another
Yeah.
animal part of an
If
animal's
you want to
body.
replace one arm, both your arms, your legs, your eyes, one eye.
Yeah, I'll take some. I'll take some wings. That'd be pretty sick. Help get rid of the arms. Take some wings.
How you go
that'd
search
be
a
cool.
suspect?
I'm gonna have to learn to get really good at using my feet.
That's a good answer. No, that's
Not
that's
what I
good.
expected. Holy
I was
fuck.
gonna make a joke about a beak, but that was somehow funnier.
Holy fuck.
What's a skill you're really proud of?
A skill that I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I'm drawing a blank. I remember once I boiled an egg pretty good.
You
Once?
boiled an egg?
Yeah. Oh, I did motor once. I had a motor cert once. That was fun.
How
But
many
I don't
times
have
did you
that as an
Bravo?
achievement anymore. Oh, a lot. But I'll be honest, most of that was Michael Hemsworth hitting me. He was an awful
That checks
driver.
out for Hemsworth, actually.
I should say that name
Yeah.
sounds familiar. I think that sounds.
Yeah.
I'll follow up on that. What's a weakness that you have that you want to improve on?
A weakness that I have?
Yeah.
I can be pretty blunt. I can also be pretty shit at like receiving criticism sometimes, but I wouldn't say I'm the worst person at it. I like to listen. But I don't like being talked to like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like if I fuck something up, I want someone to tell me that I fucked up, but come to me talking to me like I'm a fucking moron, that annoys me, you know?
So, say one of us had to reprimand you for something, you would rather us just be like blunt and straight and honest, be like, you did this wrong, you fucked this up, instead of saying,
Yeah,
well,
and
you
like
could have
how
done this
how I
and
would do
this
it.
better.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I just mean in the sense like I don't like when people approach me and treat me like an idiot. Like I don't mean that they have to be like blunt with me or whatever. I just mean like when they're rude to me. I had to deal with a lot of that. Felt like I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth people though. That's stupid.
No. I feel like being treated like an idiot is subject to perspective.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I said like that's probably something I need to work on.
What qualities do you value most in a friend?
Loyalty, respect. That's about it, honestly. That's all I need.
All right. And are you more of a cat person or a dog person?
Cat, definitely. Don't get me wrong. Dogs can be pretty fire, but
Why
you know,
cats?
cat. I mean, I don't know. They're just chill, you know.
That's what
Dogs
you
are a bit
consider
much.
chill?
They can. Yeah.
I
That's
have
like
a
my
question.
spirit animal.
Do you prefer a cat that cuddles, or do you prefer a cat that like knocks glasses off the fucking counter?
Yo, I say get one of both. Like balances life out, you know.
Best of both worlds.
True. Which one would you say you're most? You tapping the
Oh,
glass off the?
I think I'm getting the tap in the glass off one. Because have you ever had like an overly affectionate cat? Like, I don't mean like a cat that loves you. I mean like a cat that just like will not leave you alone. Like,
Yes, actually.
yeah. So I think I'll take the cat knocking the glass off because I'm assuming in this scenario it's the extreme of both of them.
Fair.
What do you think your last words are gonna be? Not what
My
you
last
want them to be,
words?
but what do you think they will end up being?
On my 20. Besides
I-
that, I think if
I
I was
swear
to
to
die,
God.
if I was
I'd leave
to
you
die,
there.
I know you said not what I'd want to say, but I would definitely want to imply that I hid something somewhere and just completely make it up just to fucking mess with someone. It doesn't matter
Your
who's
last-
there at the time.
Your last words are on my 20. I'll make sure they are your last.
That.
Dude.
Oh my god! Holy shit! That was. Thumbs up.
On my 20, 13 alpha beep. Immediate mental thought, good riddance.
Dude, I don't even know how to end phone calls anymore because I'm just so used to them being interrupted by that sort of shit.
Just gotta go by. Hang
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yeah.
I spoke to Ruby the other day on the phone, and it went for like 2.5 minutes. I'm like, Ruby, I don't know how to end the call. You just gotta end this thing.
Honestly, just hang up. Just hang up.
Yeah,
don't
that's
don't
true.
say a word. And the next day, if they inquires what happened, you got ejected from a core.
You know what? You're right.
Lost
You're right.
signal. You know.
Yeah, my phone cut out. It died.
Going through a tunnel. Click.
So true. And they'll be like, "But you were in Air One," and I'll just be like, "Well,
um.
I was flying over the cell tower.
yeah,
Hypothetical here.
okay."
There's both an injured cat and an injured person on a sidewalk. Who do you help first? Or I guess, what do you do in that scenario?
Okay. Shit, dude. Nah, this is a hard hitting question. I think I'm going to the cat. You know, I think I would assess from a distance if the person looks really bad, like really bad. I'll go straight to the person. But like most people can survive a bullet shot. Let's be honest. I'm sure all of you have been shot before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, how many
unfortunately.
times have you seen a cat get shot and walk away?
Valid point.
I don't. But I mean, I
exactly.
can't say cat specifically. I'm just saying them dogs up in the Vinewood Hills.
Those are dogs,
Mm.
man.
Right.
They do take a beating.
They take a beating, and either they are good the following day, or them bitches be getting replaced with the quickness.
And me and Sky saw a dog just kind of fall over once while it was just walking.
Well, you just need a nap. He's tired.
Strong winds.
I watched a deer run off the side of Chiliad once.
Yeah, that sounds
Happens.
Like I'm not talking like I'm talking airborne.
Full
like
sprint.
just I thought I saw Santa's reindeer for a second before this thing like just stopped midair and cartoon fell straight down vertical 90 degrees.
Prancer came early.
Pretty
Crazy.
much.
What do you prefer, mornings or nights?
Nights.
Oh, what time is it for you back home?
5:48 p.m.
Holy.
Roughly.
You said PM?
PM?
Yeah, PM.
God damn. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm trying to.
I already got the answer.
Yeah, that's
okay.
13 hours, right? 12 hours?
I got the answer.
What's the answer?
What's the
Australia.
answer? Yeah.
You got it.
You about to start
Yeah.
kangaroo
This guy
kicking
wins.
us in pursuits? Is that what's gonna be happening?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't worry. I've adapted. I've learned. Okay, I've spent a lot of time with this bubble. I make that bubble my bitch.
Oh wow.
And don't you worry. It's just look. It's gonna work out in the end. When I hit a good pit, you'll be like, Jesus, we gotta let her do the pits every time. You trust me.
Now careful. Now careful.
I'm joking. You should have seen some of the pits though.
Do you believe in ghosts or aliens?
I mean, like, if you think about it, couldn't we technically be aliens? Ghosts, though, I'm not too sure about ghosts. I'm a little sussed out on ghosts. I have seen some weird things before, like I've seen cabinets move and that, and then no one's like been there to move the cabinet, and I'm like, dude, that's I don't believe in ghosts, but that's some ghostly shit. All right. And look, I don't believe in them, but if they are real, they could be in this room with us right now. So do you really want to shit talk ghosts? You really want to risk that?
Yeah,
Aliens,
Big Hannah's
though?
probably somewhere in here.
Okay, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I was scrolling through the Tickety Talk the other day,
Yeah.
and a live came up of someone with a fucking spirit box in the EMF reader. I'm not kidding.
On a live?
Yes.
Dude,
They were in
need
a
fucking
cemetery.
hobbies. People need fucking hobbies. Nope, skip.
No,
Dude.
ghost hunting streams have been a thing for like
The other day, I just got like a
years.
dude, a really fat dude in a Spider-Man costume, and he was just sat in like a small office chair, and he was just like sat there. Like that's all I get on my TikTok live. TikTok live.
Well, you got to start placing them bricks one by one. You got to build your algorithm, you know?
I do gotta build up my algorithm. I gotta turn my search history back on.
Interesting. Now, why would you turn off your search history?
I don't want people to know that I've been looking at Minecraft movie clips.
Oh, valid.
New challenger has appeared. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow.
Fisher.
Oh shit!
Hello.
Fisher.
Hello.
Dan.
What's up? What's up?
Oh my god, fishy.
No way.
Fisher, why you
Dan
sound so
Fisher.
giddy
What's up?
right now?
he loves
'Cause-
me.
Hi, Dan.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Sam.
Oh.
She so clearly missed me. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh.
Like, you can hear it in
Okay.
your voice.
All right.
Oh.
My vote's no already.
What
Oh,
the
well,
fuck,
rip
dude?
Bozo. See you next time.
Damn.
God damn it.
DLHO. Dan, do you have any questions for Sam?
No, I just fly on the wall for this.
Hmm.
What? Wait, did Chance already ask what your biggest weakness was?
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
asked
did, didn't you?
biggest weakness that you want to improve on.
Is that what did I answer that?
You did, yeah.
Okay.
Favorite space movie?
Wally.
Why?
It's fucking Wally, dude.
Valid.
Honestly, I can't really argue with that.
Dude, he's fucking awesome, dude. He just
Now,
runs
what would
Wait,
around,
your
makes his
answer
little
to
cubes.
be if no one has ever seen Wally before?
What was that? Sorry.
What would your answer be if this person has never seen Wally before?
He's a fucking robot and he can make cubes, dude. That's like the coolest fucking thing ever. And he goes to space. Like, come on, dude. Shit writes itself.
How are you gonna leave out like some of the most important parts of Wally that make Wally amazing? You
They'll
went
get
with
the
he's a
idea,
robot
dude.
That makes
They'll-
fucking cubes. You left out the entire part that he's left alone on Earth.
I don't want to spoil
fending
it.
for
Like,
himself.
look,
He
look,
collects his own.
look.
The movie's from
Yes, and
fucking
he's gonna pull apart his
2007.
friends. What you want me to pull out the dark fact that he pulls apart his friends piece by piece and puts their parts onto his parts? Can you imagine if I started cutting you people up into pieces and using your parts to make me stronger
I'm
to
asking
live
a
for like
question.
700 years?
Whoa,
I'm asking a
spoilers!
That's what he does in
Spoilers.
the movie. That's what he does. See, that's
Question.
what I mean. Now he's got spoilers.
It's ruined for me now. I was gonna watch it.
Oh my
You were
god!
gonna
Look
watch
what you
it.
did.
Yeah.
You-
I'm
Where the
same.
fuck are you gonna find time to watch it, bro? You just sit in your apartment making.
Do you consider yourself close to Wally?
I consider Wally close to God.
I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to clarify the question.
Oh,
I'll take it.
wait! I just realized, y'all, we've been failing our Captain Alice Watson. She told us that we had to ask people a certain question. Ain't nobody been asking.
Ask the damn question. One of y'all go.
Do you eat ass?
Do I eat ass? I'm not a big fan of it, but like if I get ordered to, I guess.
Ordered.
Oh wow! What kind of
That's
what kind
not
of
what I
bosses do you think we are?
I don't know, dude.
That's a fucking crazy sentence.
I mean, you're the kind of boss that asked me that question to begin with, so
Hey, not NTM on
Not
Captain
too much
Alice
on Miss
Watson.
Watson. Yeah.